Right, so just a quick update on the back garden, and it's middle of March, and just want to show you around some of the food growing stuff that's been going on, mainly sort of late winter and into spring. So we've got the broad beans there. Planted them in early January, I think, and then we've got all our mint, lemon balm cuttings, and a few sea kale plants from last year that are just starting to come up, and some jostaberry cuttings over there that have come through. And then further on we have our boxed garlic, which we grow every year. It's really easy to grow. The bulbs come out of a fair size, so that's just in an old kid's toy box thing. And we've got our little blueberry bush here that's started flowering in part. And then down here we've got various garden herbs. We've got rosemary, two different sorts of chives. We've got garlic shoots there. There's some mint down there, some Tashkent mint. Some bronze fennel over here. And there's a few other bits and pieces of herbs there that are sort of popping up at the moment. You can't see them very well. There's some young garlic chives there. And then further on we've got our two overwintering garlic raised beds. Yet again, a very, very simple and easy crop to grow, and these two beds and a couple of pots will give us we'll be sort of self-reliant in garlic, self-sufficient in garlic for an easier year. Probably be about 70 odd bulbs altogether. And then further over we have Mother Nature's bounty here, and we've got absolutely tons of wild garlic, and nestling amongst the wild garlic there's some ground elder as well. This runs right along, and I keep finding shoots of wild garlic all over the garden, but it's something that we use a lot, so it's not a problem really. And then we've got our cherry tree here that's just started budding. I don't know if the camera's picking it up properly. And then over in this Belfast sink here we've got two huge oregano plants that we've been taking oregano out of there for the past 3 or 4 weeks. And then there's a big chive plant in there. Sorry about the background noise. And then further round here we've got chives again. We've got Welsh onions down there, and just underneath this grate the Golding's hop vine has just started to pop through the surface of the soil, and we've got a rather gangly sage bush there. And amidst this rather messy area here there's loads of red veined sorrel. Tons of that stuff everywhere, self-seeding. Loads of strawberry plants. And on this side over here there's loads and loads of wild strawberry plants. Probably have to prick some of them out and separate them. And then we've got our the other blueberry bush, which is in flower. And then over to the 50 quid polytunnel. Just before we go in the polytunnel, let's just check out what we've got over here. So we've got lemon balm again, more mint. We've got a blackcurrant bush there, more soft fruits over here in this bed. And then a vertical growing area here we've got mint salad crops. We do use quite a lot of mint in our house for making mint wine and mint teas and for Indian dishes. And then on top we've got more garlic growing in pots. White garlic, really good varieties, lovely and tasty and a bit medicinal. And then in the 50 quid polytunnel we've got all of our soft fruit bush cuttings there that we took at the start of winter. Got some radishes there that'll be ready in a few weeks. Some stupis I think they're pronounced, tomato plants, more broad beans, and then we've got echinacea, tomato plants, beetroot, cabbages, all sorts of different stuff in these cell trays. And then just as we're on the way out, here's our potato bags. And these are free potatoes this year, that some were found in the alleyway, and some were from a food bank donation. And then perched somewhat precariously, we've got some apple tree cuttings in a pan of water there, and then we've got some cherry tree cuttings over there. So that's about it really. It's only just sort of started getting warm over the last week, so we're still coming out of winter, and we're getting ready for all sorts of possible uncertainty this year, and massively ramping our food growing capacity up, which is going to be a bit scary and very exciting as well at the same time. So thanks for watching, and if you want to hit the subscribe button if you're into permaculture, community food, community development, anything that seeks to make a better life and a better planet for people, then please subscribe.